music do we sing and listen to nowadays? So, di ba nga sinasabi ko kanina, uso na ngayon yung secular music. So, yun na yung pinapakinggan ng mga tao ngayon. So, how are you to know the difference between a fleshy tune and a spiritual tune? Music has two components to it, the lyrics and the rhythm. The lyrics of the song need to be about the Lord. I think we have covered that na kanina. So, kasi yung lyrics, it should be all about the goodness, the holiness of the Lord. On Ephesians 5 verse 19, it says, speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody in your heart to the Lord. May two words dito, melody and beat. Pina-ask ko si Mami na i-ask si Ate David kanina kung anong difference. Ang melody daw is yung normal tune ng isang kanta. Ayun yung beat. Yun yung parang yung tempo ng music, kung gaano kabilis, kung gaano kabagal. So may statement here, melody feeds the spirit, beat feeds the flesh. So explain ko muna yung first. Melody feeds the spirit. Di ba nga, parang figuratively, itong statement ito, melody feeds the spirit. Pag ginamit mo, in other words, religious music feeds the spirit. Kasi ang religious music, ang normal na music na dapat na pinapakinggan nowadays. And beat feeds the flesh. Beat stands for secular music. Kasi di ba, secular music usually uses drums, electric guitars, para magkaroon ng mabilis na beat or whatever. And remember that the spirit and the flesh are contrary to each other. If you take spiritual words and put them on fleshly music, then the result is not spiritual. Hindi mo pwedeng ipagsama ang spiritual words at saka ang music na pang secular kasi it would result into confusion. You cannot be walking in the spirit and feeding the flesh at the same time. Yun nga, yung as I have mentioned kanina, yung Hillsong na banda yun. At saka na-notice ko kasi dun sa yung school ko ng high school ko, I don't mean to say this, but yung school ko ng high school ko, pag chapel service, gumagamit sila ng electric guitars and drums. Parang, kasi pag nagsisimba talaga ako, pag chapel service namin doon, ang sakit sa dibdib pag may drums, parang nawawala yung sacredness ng worship. Parang nakafocus although nakanta sila ng mga Christian songs, ang focus ng mga tao is dun sa song itself. It's not about the Lord. Kasi gusto ng mga bata yung upbeat na kanta, yung ganyan. So, I think they're just, yung song itself na yun, it's just trying to get your attention. It's not, parang ayaw niyang ibigay yung attention mo sa Panginoon. Gusto ng song na yun, yung attention sa Kanya. So, gusto ko lang i-mention yung natutunan ko dun sa kadena. Yung about sa drums, parang proof siya na it's not an instrument for worship talaga. Kasi, there's parang may group ng religious group siya na parang tinapon sa isang isolated place. I forgot their name, pero habang nagtagal sila doon, naka-form sila ng isang bagong religion and they call it voodoo. And diba, alam niyo naman yung voodoo, mga voodoo doll na yan, ganyan. Yung voodoo, their form of worship is through drums. Pag mag-worship sila, they use drums. And every time na parang may spirit na pupunta sa kanila, parang mga gods ba nila, parang it will take possession of their bodies. Kaya parang, ayun nga, parang yung mga gods na yun, they don't know na si Satan pala yun and his demons na nagpo-possess sa kanila. Parang yung drums, yun yung nagko-call sa mga spirits na yun para mag-partake dun sa worship nila. So, ayun. Also, I would like to inform you that mainstream music changes our outlook in life. Kahit love song man yan or whatever. If a song tells you to drink, you think it's okay to drink because everyone's doing it. You need to learn to stand firm on your belief and principles. Di ba nga, a lot of mainstream music nowadays tells us to drink, to take drugs, ganyan. Kasi yun daw yung uso ngayon. So, maraming kabataan ang nadadala. Kasi nga, nakikita mo sa TV she's doing it, why shouldn't I? Tapos, yung idol ko ginagawa naman, so, anong mali doon? So, maraming kabataan ang nako-confuse sa kanilang buhay ngayon, kaya, they're heading to the wrong path. So, gusto ko lang din i-mention yung singers who are members of the Illuminati. Alam kong na-discuss ni Kuya Melvin dito, and favorite ko na topic talaga yun pag si Kuya Melvin ang nag-discuss dito. So, di ba nga, may mga I think almost all singers are members of the Illuminati kasi you cannot get to the music industry without some root, some powerful root. Kaya, yeah, I think, like yung na Lady Gaga, di ba? Lady Gaga masyado nang obvious sa mga music videos niya ngayon nowadays kasi, yun nga, yung all-seeing eye, drawing niya na lang talaga sa mata niya, sa halip na takpan niya na. Dati kasi tinatakpan niya or she's making this side or this side. Basta ngayon, nag-drawing na lang talaga siya ng Eye of Horus sa mata niya para siguro ayaw niya na mag-ganon-ganon, makikirapan na siya. And, sino ba? Kahit si Taylor Swift, member din ng Illuminati. Si Rihanna din. Ayun. Ang dami nila. Halos lahat sila. Sino? Westlife. Westlife daw. We don't know na, kasi nga diba, icon sila sa TV. So, yung mga people na ignorant dun sa ganun, ginagaya nila yung ganong actions ng kanilang favorite artist. Kaya they don't know that they're using the devil symbol. Kasi tsaka ginagaya nila yung the way those people act. Kaya kasi nga idol nga nila, tapos hindi nila alam na mali pala yung ginagawa na mga idol nila. So, in conclusion, we should be aware of the music we listen to, and we should learn to avoid it completely. The only music we should listen to is God's music, because that's the music that God has given to us. Wala na ibang music na dapat pakinggan. So, ngayon, although mahirap, we should try to avoid na talaga ang secular music. Kasi, nakakaiba, iba talaga na nagiging outlook mo sa buhay. Yung sa lyrics pa lang, it influences you. Kahit hindi mo nakahalata, syempre naririnig mo yun lagi, so na-absorb ng brain mo yung mga words dun sa lyrics na yun. And also, natandaan ko pala ako, yung Satan sends his messages on music on two forms. Dun sa forward na music, like yung normal na, at saka yung backmask music. Yung normal music, yun nga, yung lyrics nila nandun, nandun yung lyrics nila, yung all about sex or ganyan. Tapos ang backmask naman, kahit ang backmask music, yun yung ang creepy niya pakinggan. If you have the time, you can look it up on YouTube. Yun nga, it talks backmask music is Satan's music daw. But I think forward music and backmask music are both Satan's music. Where kahit ibalik-baliktad mo yan, I think it's still Satan's music as long as God's name isn't in it. God's glory is not in it. kahit nga yung songs na na forwarded, pag na may pangalan ni God, like yung God Gave Me You, plinay yun dun sa kadena. And nung reverse na siya, may mga words siya dun na parang, it's all about Satan na. So we should still be aware of the music we listen to. Yun. So, what else? Ayun na naman, yun lang naman yung natutunan ko sa kadena. Sayang na hindi ako naka-attend tong Thursday kasi umuwi na. So, yun lang po. Ayun na. God bless po everyone, and I hope you're blessed. You're blessed sa message ko, and I hope you learned something today. And I know po na through these words, naging aware po kayo kahit paano sa mainstream music nowadays. And I hope na kahit paunti-unti, mag-stop na po tayo sa pag-listen sa mga music na ito. Thank you po. Happy Sabbath and God bless.